Hey Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of February. It's general, so everything will not resonate with every single Gemini. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and like the video, comment, all that good YouTube stuff, and even share it if you feel called to. So I'm going to split the deck and pull out 3 cards for the beginning of the month, 3 cards for the middle of the month, and then 3 cards for the end of the month. Whoa, you have a lot of major arcana here, Gemini. All right. Okay, so the High Priestess. We have the beautiful High Priestess here for you. And she talks about when the High Priestess comes, she is bringing the energy of connecting with your intuition, connecting with your spirit side, connecting with the spirit realm, and really following that intuition. Priestess talks about really being in connection with your intuition, following that gut instinct. Spiritual practices, being a high priestess or coming into contact with a high priestess, you getting into some sort of spiritual practice or just being more spiritual in general. I feel like Gemini you might be just moving towards more spirituality based things, following your intuition and stuff like that. You know, maybe, hey, you're watching a tarot reading right now. This might be the start of something. This might be the start of a spiritual journey for you, and that's the underlying energy. So in the beginning of February, we have the Chariot and the 4 of Swords and then the Page of Cups in reverse, right? So there is an energy of moving forward for you, going places, going places, moving forward, being more confident in your movements and in your goings-ons and happenings. All right. And there's also an energy while you're moving forward and being confident, there's also a need for some rest too. So you can be really busy and going forward with your plans and handling your business in a really confident and balanced way, as the Chariot represents. Okay, but then there is a need for rest. There is a need for relaxation, because I feel like you are feeling a little disconnected. You're not feeling right now in the beginning of February in tune. You might could be feeling sluggish emotionally and even spiritually. Your intuition is not really on point the way it usually is or the way you want it to be. So you need to rest. You need to recharge. You need to meditate and really practice some self-care and be serious about it. Be very intentional about it, so that you can carry on in this Chariot energy. Okay, because the middle of the month and the end of the month are looking fabulous for you. All right, Empress, the 4 of Cups, meh, but we have the Star. So the Star and the Empress. All right, we're gonna bring those to the forefront, because the 4 of Cups really talks about being bored, missing opportunities, just being like, kind of like, not really into things and Yeah, basically being bored or disappointed. But you have the Star and the Empress here, which kind of, for me, these two cards override that energy. So there's definitely something brewing with you here, within you. Some of you might be pregnant or find out that you're pregnant, but also the Empress energy overall has to do with creation. Create the birthing of new ideas, the birthing of things, the birthing of some sort of intellectual property, business, creative ideas, writing, art, music, something that is brewing inside of you that that you want to express. And it's really healing for you. It's going to be very, very healing, and it's going to bring you back into an alignment of some sort. It's going to really bring you back into alignment. And because I feel like in the beginning of the month you were feeling a little bit out of whack, like I said, like you needed some rest, some self-care, but when the middle of the month comes around, you're going to be feeling like your old self, okay? And those ideas that you've had, Gemini, are all going to be coming back, and you're going to really feel like a star in a sense. You are going to be glowing with these ideas, and it's going to be a bit of a healing process, because the star really represents healing after a really life-changing event. So I feel like maybe in January you might be leaving some shit behind in January that you want to leave there, and you're going through a healing process, but still needing to move forward. It's like you're healing at the same time as you're working and healing and working. And sometimes it has to be that way. Sometimes you just can't take a full-on rest or stop for like a month to recharge. So sometimes you have to heal and recharge in bits, and I feel like that's what you're doing, and that's fine. If that's the way you need to do it, Gemini, then that's the way you need to do it. All right, but you're showing up here as the Queen of Swords at the end of the month, so you're really on your grind. You are really on your shit. You are cutting to the truth. You're not taking things from anybody. The way your mental capacities are really on point, and as well as your intuition. All right, because things are coming in for you. Things are going to be coming full circle with the world here. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an abundance, a new beginning, some new abundance coming in for you at the end of the month. Closing, you're going to be closing out a chapter. I feel like you're going to be closing out a chapter and stepping into a new chapter, and you're going into that new chapter with a new sense of strength, a new sense of like wielding your sword and getting to wherever you need to get to, using that sword to cut through, that's what I see, the bullshit, and getting where you need to go and getting to this new beginning, this new abundance that's in your energy. So I'm gonna ask Spirit to give us 3 clarifiers. Let's just clarify this message for Gemini with 3 cards. Let's clarify as Lovers. Okay. 8 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords. All right. Okay. So, the Lovers. This is your card, your major arcana card, Gemini. The Lovers right there. And that talks about partnerships, coming together in a sense, making a decision about a partnership, renewing. I feel like there is some sort of renewal in a partnership. It could be romantic or business related, but there is a partnership is really, really highlighted this in the month of February. Okay, moving forward in a partnership. And then we have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, which talks about a lot of limiting beliefs. Allowing your thoughts to hold you back. Okay, and I feel like you're battling that. You're going to be battling that type of energy throughout the month. I don't really see it being dominant, okay, because you have all this other wonderful, beautiful energy here, but I feel like any other human being, we go back and forth in second guessing ourselves and questioning our decisions, questioning our abilities to do the things that we want to do, and those limiting beliefs kind of creep in from time to time. You'll have a great few days, and then the next day you'll be like, oh, why am I doing this? Can I even do this? And then, give yourself a pep talk, and then you continue forward. And I feel like that's the energy really for you for the month of February, is like really you're in a really great space for a week, and then you'll have your days where you're just not so productive and you're not so energetic and you're not so positive. And that's okay. That's human. That's part of the human experience, right? But you have a lot of good energy coming your way, a lot of healing. You're ending old chapters and starting new chapters. You're really in your power, in your power with the Queen of Swords here, the Empress energy, and the Lovers and the Chariot, the Star, all of these great life, these great energies that are supposed to move you forward in a positive way. So allow the limiting beliefs to come in. Whenever they come in, acknowledge them, say hello, and then show them the door, okay? Because other than that, you have really, really positive things coming your way. So let's get an energy oracle. We have appreciation. Appreciation talks about you just basically appreciating and really appreciating the blessings, the things that you have in your life, the good things that you have going for yourself, and really showing appreciation for that, or showing appreciation to others in your life, paying it forward. But there is an energy or a need for you to express more appreciation in some way, or express more gratitude. And I feel like that might be, you might be called to start a gratitude journal, or if you don't do any journaling, try it. Starting off with a gratitude journal is easiest every day. Just list the things that you're grateful for in that day, and take it from there. Right, so another oracle we have is hold the space, okay? Hold the space for yourself, Gemini. I know a lot of times we hold space for others, but I really feel like, Gemini, you need to be holding space, especially in this month of February where you're transitioning, and I feel like you're coming into more of a spiritual mindset and spiritual practices. You need to hold space for yourself, okay? And in the beginning of the month where you're being asked to rest more and practice some more self-care, you need to hold space for yourself much more than what you're doing right now. So, and that may be some of the things that you can talk about in your journal, in your gratitude journal, when you're writing down all the things that you're grateful for. Be grateful for yourself. You know what I mean? Be grateful for yourself. I am grateful. Hold the space for yourself and say, I am grateful for me. Because without me, without all the work that I put in on a day-to-day basis, without the things that I do, then, you know, I wouldn't have any progress. I wouldn't have what I have. All right, so yeah, that's the reading. It was a pretty interesting reading. I feel like it has a lot of different messages here about, and really definitely does tell a story, and I hope it resonates for some of you, or at least one of you. But you're definitely moving forward, and you're birthing new ideas, and you're closing out chapters, and gaining some type of abundance at the end of the month. Yeah. So that's your reading, Gemini. I hope that resonated for some of you. If you want to reach me for a personal reading, you can do so with the information in the description box. If not, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.